Hello, this is Ian, Somerset News Network. Now, if you don't like the tyranny of the Labour government, which I think 90% of us don't, they've affected everybody. Car tax has gone up, council tax has gone up, winter fuel payments stopped, PIP is next, and they're thinking of cutting that to certain categories. I think that we have to stand up and be counted. One way you can do this is by making comments on Facebook. Oh, I don't want to get into trouble. No, just be polite. Be respectful. Don't do it as a rant. Don't swear. Don't use bad language. Just say that you disagree with the government. Explain how the government decisions are affecting you personally. If we can do this, the government looks at the internet. They do searches. They look at the algorithms to see what's trending. Twitter does it. Facebook does it. And if you're on one of the social media sites, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, X as it is now, not Twitter, just have your say and see how many people out there agree with you. Ask them to put a comment under your post if they agree with you and how the tyranny of the Labour government is affecting you. That's what I ask you to do to my videos. If you don't like it, if you think I'm wrong, put a note down below. If I'm right, then I ask you to like them and share them and get the message out. Everybody can do their bit. We're in this fight together. We, the people, are the militia. I don't mean with guns and bombs. We're keyboard warriors. We're a keyboard militia, if you like to call it that. Everybody that can see the tyranny of this Labour government. Isn't it always the way? When you're in your stride doing a video, the phone always rings, or my wife comes in, or the dog jumps on me, which I normally edit out. But that was a phone call anyway, never mind. Let's get back to the story. Like Jack and Nori, isn't it? You are the keyboard warrior militia. You have got to make a note and say how the tyranny of the Labour government affects you. The algorithms the government use to see how people think will pick that up. The more people that turn round and say, we don't like it, the government will be thinking, hang on a minute, we can't do this. But I think they're sociopaths, bordering on psychopathic behaviour, because they don't believe that we can think. They think we're thick. I've got an IQ of 147, so I'm not thick. I might sound like a country bumpkin, as the Americans say, a redneck. But when I was in the civil service, they found out I could read an Act of Parliament, understand what it means and how it would work in practice. And my expertise was the Wildlife and Countryside Act and the Firearms Act, and I would advise senior civil servants on what it meant and how it would work in practice. Of course, I worked for a different division, and my boss used to hate it. Oh, Ian, Wildlife wants to have a word. When you have your tea break, go up and say hello. Don't be too long. It was just unbelievable. And I'd be shown a document, asked to make an opinion, and I'd give it to them. Now, what we've got to do is do that on the internet. Have an opinion. Be respectful, don't be nasty. Say you disagree and why the tyranny of this Labour government affects you. I know I'm repeating myself, but this is the important thing. And then the algorithms, they'll look at it and say, oh, look at all these people, they don't like what we're doing. It's up to us, the people, to tell the government we don't like it. The next thing to do is, once you've been on your social media site and had your little say and got your little groups, because most people will agree with you, is to write to your MP. If he's Labour, Conservative, Reform, Liberal Democrat. I've got a Labour MP, and he was elected last July. I emailed him, not a word. I sent him a letter, not a word. Come September, I thought, hang on a minute. This guy's there to represent me. He's been elected. I have a serious problem that I need to solve, and he can help me. It's what the MPs are there for. So I emailed, not a reply. This was September. Then I did a video. Where's my MP? And I explained that I couldn't get hold of him. That was on the Friday. On the Saturday, I had 14,000 views. It had gone viral. On the Sunday, I got a phone call. It's my MP. Hello? I didn't think I'd have to do a video to get hold of you. I explained my problem, and he said, all right, I'll sort it out in the morning. Monday afternoon, he phoned me and said, I think it's sorted, no problem. And I said, thank you very much, and I'll do another video thanking you for getting in touch at last. And that was it. I haven't spoken to him since. But I lobbied my MP. This is what you're allowed to do. So if a Labour policy and the tyranny of the Labour government is affecting you, then write to your MP. Now, there's a civil service code that I used to have to work under. If somebody wrote me a letter, I had to write back. If they emailed me, I had to email back. And this is the way it works. Now, if you email them, they could email you a copy and paste. But if you write to them, they're still going to do a copy and paste, but they're going to have to print it out and post it. Make the bugger work. That's what I thought. Anyway, it's up to you. Have your say. Say what you think, but be respectful. I've repeated myself a dozen times now on this video. Not normally my thing. I might reaffirm something I said to start with, but I don't normally rub it on like this. But anyway, up to you. Have your say. Let's make things go viral. Let's tell the Labour government we don't like what they're doing. Bye bye.